for another FOC by the CCB. FOCs are due on Monday and Sunday. DC is Monday, and the rest are Sunday. Actually, there's a couple of indies that are due on Monday, but whatever. So if you are ones who like to pick and choose the covers, our pre-sale page is for you. You just have to go to our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com or the ccb.ca. Either or is going to bring you there. You scroll down here to the pre-sales, right there to the left, and you're going to get a little list of Marvel pre-sales, your miscellaneous comics, that's all your indie publishers, and DC Comics. So let's just start off with Marvel and see what's coming out this week. Chelsea did all this, and I haven't had a chance to look at it. I don't know if there's going to be first appearances in any of these or not. I did zero research. All right. We got Alien, Black, White, and Blood, number 4. I really like that cover. It looks like it's Dustin Nguyen. So yeah, that's a really great cover for me. There's a B cover with Carrie Randolph doing it. I would take the A cover over the B cover, but that's just me. What If Aliens? I believe it's a 5-part series. Paul Reiser, who played the character, he wrote the story. So that's kind of cool. The guy who played the character is writing about himself. Number 3, standard cover. I prefer the Stephen Mooney variant, like seeing Paul Reiser's face, young Paul Reiser on top of the alien. That's pretty cool. We got a facsimile, and I think it's kind of an unnecessary facsimile. It's the first appearance of Puma, however you want to say it. They really need to go back and just start reprinting from Amazing Spider-Man 1 on. Every month, new facsimile. I think it would be great. And I know other people would think it would be great too. Amazing Spider-Man Blood Hunt. So they're doing a little mini-series, or it's a one-shot. I'm not completely sure. Obviously, Morbius is in it. And if you're wanting this issue, just add it to the cart. Boom, it's in the cart. Go up here and you can check out whenever you want. But there are 2 other variant covers. You got your Red Blank, which they're doing for all the Blood Hunt miniseries. And then you got a Jose Maria Casanovas variant. Don't know this artist, but he's battling Morbius on the cover, and I actually quite like it. I would take this cover over the A cover. Carnage. Got kind of like a black and white feel there. Nick Klein did the Stormbreakers one. It's Ghost. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Ghost Rider variants. So there you go. Deadpool number 1 is into a second printing by Campana. Dr. Doom. Well, this one's just called Doom. I'm excited about this. This has Hickman writing it, I believe. Hickman or Jason Aaron? I can't remember who. Hickman. There we go. And Sanford Green, artist of Bitterroot. So you've got a bunch of covers there. The Granov one is awesome. If you're into some classic George Perez, yeah, it's Galactus. It's nice, but it's kind of been drawn towards the end of his career, so it's not as good as his early stuff. And you got a Hildebrandt variant. If you want all 4, you can get them for 20% off. There you go. Miles Morales, number 20. We've only got 2 covers. I've noticed a lot of Marvel has been cutting back on variants. A lot of copies are only getting 2 variants, which is good. We don't need a lot of variants. So two covers for that, A and B. Miss Marvel Mutant Menace. We got our black costume cover by Mahmoud Asrar. You have Peach Momoko, and you can get all 3 for 20% off if you so choose. Look at that sale. Star Wars. Mace Windu, number 4. You've got your anniversary cover by Sprouse. I'm pretty sure that's all Sprouse is doing now. He's just doing anniversary variant cover. And I guess it's time consuming because every week there's at least 2 Star Wars issues out. Well, I guess this week it's only 1. But anyway, that's quite a few covers a month. There are 3 different covers. You've got the Master and Apprentice. That's a variant theme that's been going through all the Star Wars ones by Phil Noto. And we just watched the what is it, The Last Jedi? Yeah, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and I never looked into seeing what Snoke was or who he was, and I don't remember if they ever explained it or not. So I might go and do some research later on and figure out who Snoke was. Anyway, if you want all three, 20% off. Ultimate X-Men number 3. I just read number 2 a couple days ago, and I'm still in. I'm enjoying the story. So you've got some different covers. You got Betsy Cola, you got Dustin Nguyen, and you got another Peach Momoko. And if you want all 4 covers, you can get that for 20% off. Weapon X-Men number 2 just came out this week, and number 4 is on pre-sale. So, I don't even remember number 3. Anyway, looks like Onslaught is getting closer. Weapon X-Men number 4, Declan Shelby variant. There you go. Only 2 variants for that one. What If? This series has been doing better as it goes along. The first issue came out and sales were pretty stagnant for us. And now it's just been picking up, and I really like this Rod Reese variant. I like the gangly Loki Venom. Wolverine, Madripoor Knights. We have a couple of people that buy it. Nothing crazy, but I'm not sure how long this miniseries is. Probably 4 issues. I doubt it would go to 6, but I never read any of it. X-Men Forever. Number 4, you've got 3 different covers. Jim Rugg, he doesn't usually do a lot of Marvel stuff, so it's kind of interesting to see him there. There's your standard and Phil Noto cover. I believe this is the last issue in the series, but if I'm wrong, I'm not mad at myself. Blood Hunt, number 2. Number 1 is going to be coming out soon. I'm going to check it out. I'm excited for it. But here's number 2. Dracula, the Baldeon variant. You got your Gist variant. Peach Momoko. That's nice. I like the big poofy hair. And your standard. If you want all 4, you can get that 20% off. And there is the Red Band. So if you want some extra violence and a little bit extra story, it's in that one. I am going to have to fix this bundle because that is a 5th cover, and we got to throw that into the bundle for you. I'll do that after I'm done this video. So here's a facsimile that's, I believe, is kind of worth it. The first Rogue. It is expensive. It's $8.75. Wow. And the foil is, there you go, $17.50. They're not giving it to you for cheap. Helverine. This character took off, and here he is in his own series. And we have a spoiler cover, so we won't know what that is until the book is in our store. It is by Joshua Cassara, and who knows? Kevin Eastman, Ninja Turtles co-creator. You got longtime Ghost Rider artist Mark Teixeira doing, Teixeira? I don't know. I'm adding extra syllables. And then we have the foil by Kokolo. And of course, Scotty Young. We've got a lot of pre-orders on that one because Scotty Young usually does well. And if you want all 6 covers, 20% off all 6. There we go. That is this week's Marvel. Let's see what's going on in the indie world. Bloodstrike. Rob Liefeld is writing and drawing, and it's a big book, kind of trade style. But they're back. I know Blood Wolf's in it, so have fun with that. Scotty Young is writing another miniseries. Let's see what this one is about, because I have not read about it. The team behind the hit series Middle West and The Me You Love in the Dark are back together with an all-new miniseries, Into the Grave. This Unforgiven-style journey is an original macabre Western fantasy tale for mature readers, told through a Guillermo del Toro-esque lens. Ryder put her violent past behind her when she fell in love and became a mother. But that was before she learned it was all going to be taken away. Now she'll have to pick up her guns once again and ride to kill the ones who's behind the threat, which just happens to be death. The genre-bending adventure begins as a double-length first issue with 40 pages of story, no ads. I'll give it a go. I did like The Me You Love in the Dark, so I'll give that a go. Energon Special 2024. I I imagine it's going to be reprinting this, maybe some extra, I hope some extra pages, because this is free and that one is $5.40. So hopefully on Free Comic Book Day, you're going to go and pick this up, and I hope that has new content. I imagine it will, because that's kind of shady. But you got 3 stories in here. You got a Ryan Otley doing a bunch of interiors, and you got a Kirkman story. So show up to your comic book stores for Free Comic Book Day. So there's an A and B for that. Deviant, this horror Christmas tale, has went on pause, a little hiatus after issue 4, so it's been a few months, but it's back, and you should get into it. Geiger #1 sold out, along with Rook and Redcoat. They're all sold out. Distributor gone second prints, and #2 for Geiger is up for FOC now. So if you're digging it, you can subscribe or just pre-order your issues right here, A and B. Transformers #8. We have the Warren Johnson cover, and you've got the Jorge Corona cover. Pick your choose. Spawn 353. You got a Matina B variant, but I kind of like this Roebuck one. There also is Gunslinger, but that keeps getting pushed back. We've had it on our FOC a couple weeks in a row, and so I just decided not to bother putting it up because people who wanted it have already pre-ordered it. I Hate Fairyland #14. You got the F-Bomb cover and your A cover. Sanction. Apparently we only put the B cover up. But Leningrad, 1987, when a woman's corpse is discovered on New Year's Day, a hungover detective, Pavel Smirnov, hands off the case to his partner, Detective Boris Dmitriev. I struggle with that one, eh? Dmitrovich, hoping he'll close it without fuss. Instead, Dmitrovich uncovers a connection to an old unsolved crime, dragging them both into an investigation that puts their careers and possibly their lives at risk. So if you're into some crime and murder, this is for you, it seems. The Principles of Necromancy #1 came out. Monsters, blood, violence, fun. Hopefully you picked it up, and #2 is up there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday morning cartoon. We've got a little lineup. These guys versus. I actually like how it's. Let's see how this image unfolds. Oh, it's not that big, is it? But you got the black and white. You've got the different anime styles going against the Saturday morning. I like that a lot. That is fun. What else we got? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Source Book #3. It's a 4-issue series, and people have been buying it. It's expensive, but if you're a Turtle fan, you gotta have a source book. Butcher's Boy #1 from Dark Horse. I put no description. I have no idea what it's about. No idea who wrote it, and sorry about that. Amory Wars, No World Tomorrow, #1 of 12. If you're into Coheed and Cambria, it's one of the main artists, or sorry, I think it's Coheed, or is it Cambria? Oh, it's Claudio Sanchez. There you go. He's one of the founding members. This has done really well on the back issue market. This is volume, I want to say 4. It's the 4th volume of Amory Wars. It came out in Image, and then it moved to Boom, and did a couple of volumes there. Regs Morales was an artist on one of the runs. I know Tony Moore did some of the art for the first run, if not all of it. But they are really tough to find, low print runs, and they're sought out by the fans. So every time I see them at conventions, I always scoop them up if they're priced for me to resell. But I think it's a good buy-in. All right, Gem, Crocodile Black. We got a cover by Sorrentino. Big old crocodile in the back. I like that. Some violence. And once again, I did not put a description up. Sorry. I'm sorry. Grimm #17 is coming. Jim Henson's Labyrinth. So these reprint the Marvel series, but the B cover is always a new cover. Hercules #2 from Dynamite is out, and Colin Bunn Body Bag. It's horror short stories. I don't know what happened to our description. Hey, there it is. I have no idea what happened here. Anyway, it's a bunch of short stories, and each issue is going to have a different cover. I think there's 4 or 5 different covers, but you won't know which one you're getting until you actually open the bag. So that's kind of fun. American Psycho, the last issue in the series. You've got 3 different covers, and you can get them all for 20% off if you want. All right, let's check out DC, and then we'll end this video. DC, there's not a whole lot. The Flash trade paperback, they're doing a direct market exclusive, so you can only get this through comic book stores. And so if you want that variant cover by Dan Mora, you gotta order it. 147 for Batman. It's got 4 covers, and I really like the Jimenez B cover. I kind of wish it was the A cover. Like, how is that not awesome? Punchline, Joker. So I do wish that was the A cover, because probably would have sold more, because a lot of people just want the A covers. Putri variant, and you got a John Jiang variant. If you want all 4 covers, 20% off. There you go. We have another Black Label series, series. It's The Boy Wonder. It's Robin by Junie Ba, written and artist, and it's about Damien. So Black Labels have always been good stories. I don't think I've seen one that's been terrible or bleh. But Black Label are expensive, and some people just don't like the format of it, having it the larger size. Poison Ivy. We've got new artists on the variants. Jessica Fong has been doing the art since the beginning. Frank Cho is newer to it, outside of some stray variants. And Kukuo Johnson. So only 3 covers this month, and all 3 could be yours for 20%. I am a big Frank Cho fan, because I loved his Liberty Meadows strips. But I find that lately Cho does not have the popularity. People aren't really picking up his books, or his covers, or his variants. Birds of Prey, number 8. Nope, number 9. You've got 4 different variants. Romero, Edgecure. I believe Edgecure is coming to Fan Expo Canada this year. And Christian Ward. I always love his color palette he chooses. It's always this kind of like psychedelic-ish hippie vibe. Sometimes it's the darker colors, but it's always got this kind of acid trip vibe. I like that. And then Cassandra Cain, Batgirl by Philip Tan. So you can scoop them all for 20% if you like. Kal-El, Kneel Before Zod, number 5. Alexander cover, you got your Perillo cover, and another John Jiang. You can get all 3 for 20% off. And Shazam by Mark Waid, a series that more people should be reading. It's really fun, it's light, and sometimes you miss light stories in the comic world. Everyone's trying to do dark and serious and brooding, so when you have something that's just more light and fun, I'm always about that. But yeah, you've got 3 different covers, and you can get them all for 20% off. Scooby-Doo Mysteries. Looks like Man-Bat is the villain in this one, so that's pretty fun. And our facsimile this week is Our Army at War, number 81. I don't know the significance of this. We'll find out. Oh, is it going to be Sergeant Rock's first appearance? Nothing Easy and Easy Company. Sergeant Rock and his legendary World War II fighting force make their first appearance together in the Rock of Easy Co. All right, so there you go. First Sergeant Rock. So that's a key book. That's a good one, because I've never had that come in the store. But that is your FOC this week. I just checked all the distributors to see if there was any last minute second prints. I didn't see any. If they do add any tomorrow or Sunday, I can't do it. I can't add them into the video. But hopefully that's all there is. And so if you want to order these guys, please do it at our website, thecanadiancomicbin.com, or you can open a subscription with us. Even if you don't live in our city, we are a mail order business. We've been doing that for years on years. And, follow, like, share, subscribe, YouTube. I'll catch you later. As soon as I learn how to stop. There we go. Stop.